I'm Lamar, this is Blue Haired Fitness, and today we're going to talk about whether walking faster is better for weight loss. If you are over 50 and need to lose a massive amount of weight, like 50 pounds or more, this channel is for you. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. So this topic came up because I walk at a normal pace, and there's some conventional wisdom out there about walking faster, and I always like to challenge conventional wisdom, so I started digging into the numbers. My pace is about 12 point something. So it takes about 12 minutes and some change for me to do a kilometer. And that has stayed pretty constant for the entire time I've been walking. I've dipped into the 10s, I've dipped into the 11s, very rarely. Normally I'm right at 12. So since that's a comfortable walking pace for me, and the conventional wisdom says you're supposed to be walking fast and going hard, I wanted to see if there was any truth to that. So I dug into the science. To figure this out, I went online, and basically, long story short, found some research papers and read up on these studies where they actually looked at whether or not speed influenced weight loss. And I found a bunch of other stuff, but let's just get into the speed first. So just like with the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise wins. Slower is better. When you go hard and fast and you're trying to be super intense, your body ends up preferring to use carbohydrates to burn and fuel those workouts instead of fat. So if you're going hard and fast and speed walking and all that other stuff, you push your body past the aerobic zones into the higher level aerobic zones, I guess. There's zone 1, 2, and 3. The harder you go, the more your body prefers carbohydrates. For me, that tends not to be a problem because 1, I walk faster, and 2, I don't eat very many carbohydrates. If you walk slower and you stay in the lower aerobic zones, your body prefers fat oxidation. Walking slower is actually better for your fat oxidation than walking faster. Who would have thunk it? Now, I stumbled into this just naturally, and I remember reading something in Mark Sisson's book, The Primal Blueprint, where he talked about the fact that you don't have to walk fast to get the benefits. The conventional wisdom that you have to walk fast never made any sense to me. My personal experience has been, I don't tend to sprint, run, walk, or really quote unquote push myself on my walks. I just walk at a pace that's comfortable. Every now and then, I might want to push myself a little bit, but very rarely do I. I just walk at a pace that's comfortable for me, and I go through my routine. And so these studies say that is the exact approach you should use if you're walking for fat loss, because it encourages fat oxidation. That's wonderful. Now, the other big point that these studies make is consistency in volume trump speed and intensity. And the studies, the two of them that I'm referencing specifically, went for 30 and 36 weeks. In these studies, they found that the people that from week 4 adhered to that target number, for them adherence was 9,500 steps or more. They saw improvements in their blood glucose levels, their blood pressure, and VO2 max. All of these indicators show improvements in their overall health. One study, which was a meta-analysis, said 40 minutes a day for 4 times a week is all you need to do to start seeing the benefits of walking for weight loss. It's pretty easy to see how you can reap the benefits of walking for weight loss, especially if you're walking at a pace that's comfortable for you. Now, they do go into some numbers about, 60% of your max heart rate and all those other things. If you want to dig really deep into that, you can go online and find a calculator that will give you your max heart rate and give you your aerobic zones. I've found the best way for me to do it is just walk to what's comfortable. However, again, if you do want to go out there and dig into the numbers, it's easy to do the searches online. They'll give you your aerobic zones, and if you have a heart rate monitor or you have your watch, you can track that while you walk. I wouldn't recommend it, especially in the beginning, but it is a good data point. The other thing I will say is, if you want to know these numbers and you're using something like Garmin Connect, it tracks all that stuff, and at the end of the walk, it gives you a report that tells you what zones you were in for how long. And I'm sure that the other health apps do the same thing. So if you really want to dig into the numbers, but the bottom line is go out and walk. And if you're walking as little as 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week, and you stay consistent with it, you can see great results. I would obviously recommend walking every day. Anyway, this is Lamar from Blue Haired Fitness. Walking slow beats walking fast, and there's the science out there to prove it. If you like this video, if you like this channel, please click like on the video and subscribe to the channel.